In response to rumors that several county council members, particularly Hans Reimer and Craig Rice, are considering a run for the county executive, the current county occupant of the office, County Executive Marc Elrich, announced in a text message that he was going to seek a second term in office. Now, Mark, Mr. Elrich narrowly won his primary election, and in his first 2 years have been kind of tumultuous. So what do you make of his decision?
I bet you he is hoping that it is as crowded a field as it was in 2018. I think it's fair to say that the division was really one of the keys to his rather narrow victory in the Democratic primary. So I think he's probably hoping that Blair and anyway, all the various candidates get in the race so that he can come through in the divided field. As you say, he's been mixed at the very most generous in his performance so far.
Well, I think, if you look at that election and just analyze it, I think Rose Krasnow's entry into the election really hurt David Blair because I think she siphoned off votes that otherwise would have gone to him. Of course, there was a lot of cannibalization of all of the votes there, and Mark had his solid core, which came out for him. So hats off to him for winning that election. We'll see what happens in the next election. But Ron, the past county executive, Isaiah Leggett, adroitly navigated the political shoals of Montgomery County during not only his 3 terms in office, but his many years on the county council. And I'm not sure Mr. Elrich is doing it quite as well. What do you think?
Well, I think personally, Ike is an exceptional human being. And I think that never lost sight was his desire to really see the county thrive and to do well in every aspect of services that's being provided. I think what's going to be the truth teller for Mr. Elrich is whether or not we can recover quickly from the COVID fallout. That means businesses getting back to a status of thriving, kids being back in school, reestablishment of the priorities that we had and that he articulated during his initial campaign. I'm sure his hope is that by the time primaries come around, everyone will have forgotten about COVID and they'll just look at his next 2 years of work versus the tumultuous first 2 years.
Well, I think the real litmus test is going to be taxes, because if taxes start going up, and the county has spent a lot of funds in grant money trying to support businesses and individuals to get through this COVID crisis, we're going to see. I think that's what motivates people more than anything else. So you're right. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. When we come back from the short break, parting shots.
More people live in Montgomery County than in Wyoming, Vermont, North Dakota, and even DC. We are a big county with a lot of stories. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss any of the important news happening in our community.